One of the first steps in a true awakening is to be authentic. What do I mean by this? It's we see all the time these YouTube videos with all these cuts, these hyper stimulating to keep you captivated. And whilst people don't know it, they are basically following psychological tricks to keep you watching their videos for longer. Because it's all about watch time, it's all about making money, it's all about being as big as you possibly can on YouTube. It's why I don't edit my videos. Maybe I put the occasional cut in because, I don't know, something's gone wrong. But other than that, my videos just come out how they come out. But that's just YouTubers. How is someone to be authentic with themselves? It's funny, where I live, I used to live in a big city and people were always very proper and doing things. But now where I live, people get up in the morning and they go and take their dogs out for walks or so the dogs can do their business in their pajamas. That's being authentic. To be authentic with yourself goes way deeper than just the regular, oh, I have to be honest, I have to be. No, it's you have to be honest with yourself. Take gurus, take swamis. They wear uniforms. They wear things that make them look as though they are what they are. Is a uniform being authentic, or is it putting on a mask? Women who wear high heels and put makeup on, is that being authentic or putting on a costume? To be authentic with yourself, to break down your programming. No one is born, dare I say it, homosexual. But at the same time, no one is also born heterosexual. No one is born a racist. America, one of the most racist countries in the world. Not the only one. Japan's another one. But there is no authenticity in racism. If you are religious, you are not authentic to yourself. You're being true to your programming. So how does one break down the ego and become authentic? How does one go about breaking down that programming? Well, it's so simple. And it's so simple that people don't do it. Because again, our society is built around intellectualizing things. Our culture is built around good and bad, right and wrong, and then morals are put on top of these things. So how does one truly be authentic with themselves? It is a matter of connecting to your energy, not your thoughts, because your thoughts are programmed. And in today's society, where everybody must be correct, they must say the right thing, where the use of a particular word in social media is automatically censored. To be in your basic form. And when I say your basic form, I mean naked. To walk around with no clothes on is not a sexual practice. There are places in the world that you must be clothed in public. Now, whether that is wearing a burqa or whether that is wearing a bikini on the beach, you still have to be clothed. And there are rules in the states that in certain states, women, not men, women will be fined per bare breast, nakedness. So some cultures complain about, oh, women are fully dressed, yet at the same time, that culture that complains about it, they don't allow you to be naked in public either. It's just less clothing. It's still being clothed. There is so much fakeness trying to be sexual, whether it's in yoga videos, putting the camera in the right place to be the most attractive, not to get the best, clearest way to see the posture, to wear the right clothes, not to see the posture in the best way, but to show off that beautiful body. Today's society, we can't call people fat if they're fat. We can't call them skinny if they're skinny. We are what we are. To be authentic with ourselves is to see the world how it is. In many places, you're not allowed to walk your dogs without leads because of the fear some random person might have, because they're not authentic with themselves and they cannot say to themselves, I'm fearful, I need to deal with this problem within me because I am the intelligent animal and the dog, I am more intelligent than the animal. No, no, no. They succumb to their fear of dogs, and thus they are not being authentic. As a human, they do not deal with the problem they have, and thus everyone else must suffer. To be authentic with yourself is to sit in silence, is to let go of that programming, is to, hell, if you want to, sit naked and do this. Bare yourself to yourself. To sit without your screen scrolling, because that is hiding from yourself. That is occupying your time. And whether it's a social media screen, whether it's watching television, whether it's constantly going out with friends and chatting because you're not comfortable being alone by yourself. That is not being true. That is not being authentic to yourself. To be authentic, to sit in silence, to listen and observe perhaps those voices in your head, but to not be attached to them, to let them go, to just feel with no programming, no mind, no thought. That is where you start to get a glimpse of authenticity, true authenticity. I made a video about how to be your own guru, or how to be a guru. What is a guru? A guru is someone who is, because they have gone through an awakening, because they realize all of that is just programming, they are able to live how they wish. And they are able to offer advice to people about being freer, about not being controlled. So if you wish to follow a path of becoming better, my first YouTube channel many, many years ago was actually called, it doesn't exist anymore, I sort of changed it into other things, but there are a couple of videos and you can still see that title there, Becoming a Better You. This was many, many years ago. It was called Becoming a Better You by Skeed. Because to become a better you doesn't mean to say brush your hair and dress better. Because what is better? Things are changing. Before, everybody had to wear a shirt and tie to work. Now they're free to wear more or less whatever they wish, but they still wear uniforms. To not speak your mind, whether it is because you are controlled, whether you are keeping up with the Joneses. There are examples. You go to, we all know it, you go to a yoga class, you go to a qigong class, and there's that one person there who can't keep their mouth shut. They have to talk, they have to interrupt, they have to be talking to other people all the time. Those people are not being authentic with themselves. They cannot just be at rest in peace. They have to run a program, thinking they're being individual, thinking they're being, but yet there's one of those in every class. It's just another program. To be authentic with yourself, not with your mind, not with your programming, not with your religion, not with your sexual preferences, not with your biases of what is considered smart or not. Judging people on how they dress, how they walk, To judge another person is not being authentic with yourself. To be authentic with yourself is so simple. It's just to sit in silence and connect with your energy. So take the time to embrace yourself. Do not hide from yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror with unbrushed hair, with unbrushed teeth, with no makeup on. See yourself. Connect with yourself. Embrace yourself. Do it with no clothes on. That is your body. That is your temple. That is your physical self. That is not your pure self. That is your physical self. Accept your physical self. Acknowledge your physical self. And then you can acknowledge your energy body even more easily.